So hello, this video I will be working on the seat. I'm also all over the place buttoning up all the little tasks, but mainly I want to get the seat in, so then I know exactly if my pedals are right and where I want the switches or how much space I have. I hope also to put the battery underneath, so let's see where this goes. So a little behind the scenes here is kind of like my setup. Angle iron on the front on the original frame, and then two channels where later the hooks will mount into. I will show that when I'm taking this out, but this is kind of like first layout of it. And hope this gets me the right seat height and everything, because the problem is, like original, this frame goes down and then the Suburban seat already has a slope in it, so that would be way too much. So now I lift it up a little in the back and want to weld the pin in the back to lock the seat, so I hope it's easy removable with this. So this is where I'm right now. I was building a base layout of a frame that fits onto the original box that's in the cab. Normally it has only a couple of strips on it, and that's where the original seat is mounted to. But I want the battery in there to have that protected and safe. I don't want it under the bed. And with my exhaust, it's getting now a little tighter in space. So I kind of laid out the frame. I came up with the idea to use the original locks from the Suburban. So this is a Suburban third seat that I used on my other I rode, and I was pretty happy with it. So I had to run around on the junkyards, find another seat. The last one I bolted in and made a bracket that welded to the seat. This time I want to approach it a little different, that I can remove the seat. So we'll I use these two to center this hook mechanism. We'll be putting a bolt through where this can grab to. My only problem now is like when I would lift the seat, which most likely has to be in the back, I got the angle going here that it would push towards the seat, and I don't want to lose much height here. So yeah, next we'll be figuring out how can I move this in here, or can I make a plate. I'm not sure yet. I'm still thinking about it. I kind of like this where this is going, but I'm still looking for a simple version. And my first version, the problem is like, because of the angle, if I mount it here, it will push into the seat. I don't want that while I'm moving the seat, so still a lot to figure out. Well, let's see where this goes. Yeah, this is one big step. Once this is in, it really comes to smaller tasks now. I mean, I can see the truck on the road. I'm ready. So another look before I put the seat in. So this is the rear mechanism from the Suburban. That will clip in the third seat. So I didn't change anything on it. I just made the mount in the frame, and then on the front part I cut off these tabs and reused the locking part here. I had to be careful and cover it all up before welding, but this is now my front tab, so same here. Maybe shows it a little. I took the fabric off and then stuffed some metal plates and cardboard under to protect the foam from the heat, and welded this on. So the seat will slide into this and then lock in the rear, so there's no way anymore to go. I didn't want to cut closer here because I'm like, I try to avoid any damage of it, but yeah, that's the easy way with a third row seat of a, what is it, 93 I guess to 99 Suburban. It's OBS, old body style. I don't know how the square bodies would fit, which the seat looks already like this style, but I tried one in my other redwood before and I liked the fit, so was hunting on the junkyards and found another seat. So here we go. Another peek before I take it all apart and finish welding it. This is kind of like how it sits now. I modified the tray from the original S10 so that the battery can sit in there. Welded the studs on there. They go through the floorboard so I can tighten it from underneath. I wish I could have gone a little forward, but here is underneath all the support for the cab. So this is the only area where I have flat floor. Yeah. So this is the only area where I can put it. I needed some space. I don't want it to touch anything. Plus in the front there's the brackets that support the cab. Same in the rear. So this is on my only flat level floor where I can go. Even drilled the drain through, so if the battery is leaking or anything, I don't collect it in the cab. Have to see what I do with the vent for the gases, but yeah, still want an emergency switch in there, but this is kind of like pretty simple setup. Easy to get the seat out, easy to get to the battery then. In an emergency you just have the master switch. So I think I'm happy with it. Let's weld it all through. Put some spray paint on it, rattle can, not for sure. And we're done with the seat. I kinda like it. It's now is the moment where it's getting interesting, because now pieces come together and soon wiring harness can go in and the engine can run the first time. So this is where you kind of get more and more motivated to get this thing on the road. So this is where we are right now. Got the seat frame in, battery base in. So now from here on, it's just like when you remove a third seat from a Suburban, it will slide into the front pin and then lock in the rear pins. So this way you can always easily get to the battery if something is up. And we have not changed anything on the original seat base, so yeah, that's where we are. Need to clean the seats, and then I can stick them in there and finally have more room again. Off to the next. So here we go, final product in all this chaos. I think it looks pretty sweet. It sits in there pretty good for the money. Even have some space for a steering wheel. I'm 6'5", so it's not fun in sitting in here, but I can drive it. I always have problems with these cats, that's why I'm normally more an F100 guy, but I fit in. This is the smallest seat I could find, kinda, and works and doesn't look crazy. So yeah, you can flip it. One hand is not so easy. And then you can grab the rear, tilt it a little up and take the whole bench out. Underneath is the battery as shown. So yeah, I only have to debate now if I want seat belts or not. I guess I go with lap belts, because this cap doesn't have much on top, then I have to weld in the whole support. But yeah, being 42, I don't know, I don't need them, but I think some lap belts make you feel a little better. But yeah, this is where it is. Oops. So a little chaotic here right now, because this is the final assembly and still needs to be sanded one more time. I'm getting ready for the, yeah, what do you even call it? The coating, the rust protection for the bare metal. I'm still experimenting with that, and the wood bed needs to be installed. But next is the buckets, the light buckets, and once they are in place, rear taillight brackets. I have one original one, so I have to see what I do, because I want both sides even. And I get away with the driver's side light only. And then wiring harness. I guess wiring harness will be one video. I think I go a little more in detail how I do it. But keep in mind, this is a railroad, so there's only a few circuits that are needed. So I only go for the important stuff there. And the dash. But yeah, no, I think I like it. I got more space than I thought. This bench is not so bulky. It's kind of modern, but I think it fits the style. So inside, for sure it's not a railroad. For sure it's a clean truck, I would say. I want to make some floor panels. I gathered some material there instead of a carpet or so. I don't want that, so I will put some panels in that you don't step on the paint. But that's the truck so far. So one more overview where I am. Got the buckets ready. I'm not sure. I think what I want to do is I want the outer trim black, and I'm not sure about the marker lights. Still have to convert them because I want them to be turn signals too. Yeah, this is a little overview. This is the seat now. This is how it kind of looks. Kind of getting really exciting now. So I'm still not ready, but it feels like we're getting there. I kind of almost have all the pieces together to start sanding and then coating the truck. Still the taillights are missing and the little filler panels here on the side. Still have to prep them. Need the brackets in the rear, I can install them. With the wood I want to wait till the weather turns better here, that I can do it outside. I don't want all the wood stuff in the shop. But yeah, that's the update for now. I think I covered the gas tank last time. Hope this is exact level with my wood bed. I got an old gas can that I maybe want to use to cover it up. But yeah, as always, this goes by how it feels when we're there. Okay.